Okay, are we live? I think we're going live. Should be going live. That's exciting. This is not the right one. Hold on just a sec as I pull up my pressure-free performance slide for you. And hi, everybody on Facebook. I am recording this actually, so give me just one moment. We're going to dive into a very special Living Pressure Free with Al. It's going to be like a little mini 10-minute webinar. And so I'm going to click this and start it and record. Yes, here we go. Hi, I'm Al Ingalls. I'm the creator of the Pressure Free Method, and welcome to Pressure Free Performance. This is session 1, the eye opener, and it's actually 1.1. It's the first fourth of session 1 of my course, Pressure Free Performance. This is an introduction to the Pressure Free Method, and really I'm teaching you about the fight or flight stress response and how to stop it. That is the promise of Pressure Free. In this time together, we're really going to concentrate on the fight, flight, freeze, or fib stress response and what stress hormones do to you, how to stop releasing the stress hormones, the 10-second solution to pressure-free living, and the Celebration Ferris Wheel Starter Tool, doing it in 4 sessions, and this is the first of those 4. So we're going to talk today about the stress response. What is this stress response that all of us have? It's your body's natural defense mechanism to muster energy to escape an attack. So really the only reason we ever want to muster all of that adrenaline and then glucocorticoids is because we're encountering some sort of a physical attack. Today, what's happening is we are overreacting. Since most of us are not under attack and saber-tooth tigers are extinct, we've become really good at overreacting to people and situations. And you're not alone. I'm not alone. We've created a very stressed out culture. Anxiety disorders affect 40 million adults in the US age 18 and older, or 18.1% of the adult population every year. And anxiety disorders affect 25.1% of children between 13 and 18 years old. And this stat is now a year old. So this is probably growing in 2019 and now 2020. You're not alone. We've created a very stressed out way of living. And it's affecting our children a great deal, as you can see from the statistic. But as an adult, you could be suffering too. The pressure-free method gives you tools to improve your productivity and your job performance, to help you stay happier, calmer, and truly healthier. And also so that you feel empowered that you truly can succeed. You break through some of those limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. We'll start with the ABCs of pressure-free. First, the A's. So the A's are the emotions that can prime you to trigger fight or flight. So what in the course of your day causes you to feel these emotions? What causes you to feel angry, anxious, annoyed, afraid, or ashamed? I want you to be on the lookout for anything that causes you to feel any of these emotions. You could feel your body tightening, maybe your jaw clenching, maybe you come here for comfort and start biting your nails or your cuticles, or you're picking, you're coming here. That's a sure sign that something's building. Maybe your brow furrows this way, gets very concerned, and so you have furrows here from all this tension that you've been experiencing. So your body can signal to you when you're starting to feel these emotions as well. When we trigger fight or flight and these hormones release in our bodies, we exhibit these behaviors. We can get really bitchy, bossy, maybe even bully. We get really blaming, so you'll finger point or you'll shame yourself. We can feel very broken, burnt out. In fact, I've had clients say to me, I feel like my brain is broken from so much stress, from so much anxiety and depression. So we move into what I call these B behaviors. And you might not know that you're even exhibiting them. You might be unaware of it. I was really unaware of how much I bullied, to be honest. I can get very aggressive. I'm very opinionated about certain things, and I'm in it now. I see it now, and I can't believe some of the things I've said in my past. And then I start blaming and shaming. So I point the finger at myself, get upset about myself that way too. So watch for these behaviors. They're a sure sign that you probably triggered fight or flight. And if you see them in other people, you'll notice that also. When you stop triggering stress hormones, which is the whole key to the pressure-free method, you start feeling very differently. And these are some of the emotions that my clients have shared with me that they started to feel when they started to gain success with my method. They started to feel calm, confident, courageous, committed to their job, their work performance, committed to their families, their relationships, their friendships. So the C words come into play here. The D's are how you create success for yourself. First, you have to make a decision. The clients that I've had who have made a decision to come and work with me, it's just incredible what happens. It's like the minute you make that commitment, magic happens. Something opens up in the universe and something conspires to help you become successful. So you decide to learn this. You do this whole course with me. You really work with me. Then you begin to determine to live pressure free. Like it's something you really want to do. Also discipline, pressure free is a daily discipline. It's something you're using all day long. And it just becomes a way of life or a lifestyle choice. And the last D here is the word deserve. I want you to feel that you truly deserve to have a fulfilling life. Notice I didn't say happy life. I said fulfilling life, meaningful life. So I truly believe that everyone on this planet deserves to have a fulfilling life, or you're fulfilling your mission here. Your natural gifts and talents are coming out of you. They're nurtured, and you believe that you can really make some sort of an impact, whether it's within your family, within your community, or within the whole world. You, as you use the pressure-free method, these are the E's. And again, these are words that my clients shared with me they were feeling when they started to really live and embrace pressure-free. I felt energized, exhilarated, empowered, and enlightened. So my goal with you in session 1, which is in these 4 parts, is that you really become empowered about what's going on with your body, and you feel this little bit of hope that you can make some real change, lasting change. And also you're enlightened. You're enlightened about how your body and mind work in fight or flight. And you also enlightened about how other people around you, your team members at work, your best friends, your family members, it's going to make so much sense why they act the way they act when you understand what stress hormones are doing to people. The stress response causes us to want to do these things. We'll want to fight, or we'll want to flee, run away, flight. Or you may freeze like a deer or a bunny. You're stuck and you don't know what to do next. You're very confused. And some people fib, and I learned this from one of my clients in the ADD, ADHD world. They'll talk about fibbing. You'll pretend you've done something when you haven't done it yet because you're so afraid of getting into trouble for not completing something. So just telling little fibs so that you're kind of you're protecting yourself. Again, all of this is about self-protection because we feel like we're under attack. And finally, the G's. You're able to focus on goal setting, on being really generous with others and with yourself, on being gentle with yourself and others. You'll have so much more patience with yourself and with other people when you're not overreacting all the time. But I also use these words very intentionally, especially being generous and gentle. As you learn these new skills with pressure free, I want you to be super gentle with yourself. We're an instant gratification society, and I want you to really move through this material at a pace that works for you and really, really embrace that. So on our next, in our next little 1.2 video, we'll go deeper into, we'll start with the H, the letters H, and then we're going to go deeply into targets, step 1 of the pressure-free method. So for now, I wish you a beautiful pressure-free day, and I look forward to seeing you on the next session. Bye. I'm trying to stop this, but it won't let me. There we go. Let's see, how do I stop? I guess I do this. Thanks for being with me, everybody. And I just stopped my recording. We're all set. So have a great pressure-free day.